Whoa, that's a lot of you guys. How's everybody?
Good.
Everyone? Yeah? What did you guys do this week? Anything fun? Anything that'll make me jealous?
Bible study.
That sounds like a good time. Anyone else?
Had my cousins over.
It's always fun.
Having a gathering today. Had my cousins over.
Man, is this the same cousins? That's fun. Oh, I got some things here today. We'll see if we can make a mess or not. All right, so first off, who's got their Bibles here? All right, I got a few verses for you guys, and everybody will get their own verse. There we go. Let me see. Who's first? Proverbs 29, verse 11. One of you guys. Keegan. 29:11.
Got it.
And then the next person can go to James 1, verse 19. Keegan, do you want to go to Proverbs 18, verse 6 and 7?
Wait up.
No, just wait a second. Wait till we all got it, and then I'll read one as well. It's a really small one right here. Where is it there? All right. Who's going to start? You can read your first verse.
A fool utters all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards.
What do you think that means? How would you say it in your own words?
A fool would, I guess, say anything that comes to his mind, but a wise man would keep it in.
I really like that. That's good. I like it. Keegan, you got it? Yeah.
A fool's lips enter the contention, and his mouth calleth for stroke. A fool's mouth is destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul.
Thank you. I'll read it in my version because maybe it's a little easier to understand. It says, a fool's lips walk into a fight, and his mouth invites a beating. A fool's mouth is his ruin, and his lips are a snare to his soul. What do you think that means? A fool just says whatever, kind of like what you were saying, right? And he'll get a beating. He'll walk into a fight. You got it?
Which verse?
James 1:19.
Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath.
What do you think that means? How would you say it in your words? Maybe you could say you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So you got to listen twice as much as you say, right? And you should never get angry, right? And I'll read one more. Proverbs 13:3. Whoever guards his mouth preserves his life, and who opens his lips wide comes to ruin. So if you watch what you say, you take care of your life. You make sure you don't get into problems. But if you just always open your mouth, you'll come to ruin. So I got a little example. This is your heart or your mind. Let's say your heart. Now, I want you guys to think of some things that people say to you sometimes that are not nice. Anyone say something to them this week that they didn't like? I did. Anyone else? Yeah? I'm sure a lot of us. Maybe your siblings or maybe even your parents. Your parents say, go take the trash out to the road. And you don't want to because you're playing your games. And what do? It's not always nice, right? Or maybe you're playing with your friends and they say something mean to you. They say, you're not allowed to play that game with us. Or what else could they say? What do people say that's mean?
Shut up.
Shut up. Pop.
You're dumb.
You're dumb. Pop. You're rude. But if you are rude, but if you're not rude and they say it, that's not nice, is it? Pop. Anyone else? What do people say that's what have you said to someone before that wasn't nice?
You're rude.
You've said that too? Well, that's already in there. Anyone else? See, a lot of things we can say to each other. We say them too sometimes when we're upset, or people say them to us, and we,
Annoying.
yeah, you're annoying. Go away. You can't play with us, right? And it hurts us. See, it's making all the water just red, and it hurts us. And your heart is like, I don't like what that person said to me, right? And inside, you're really hurting. You're really sad. And what are some things you can do?
Ask for forgiveness.
Or tell them that you didn't like it, right? Or what else? You can be nice about. What else? You can pray. What is something that we most often do when people say something nasty to us?
Say something nasty back.
Exactly. And what happens when you say something nasty back?
Start the fight.
Well, let's find out. Everywhere. See that? Just made a huge mess. We're lucky that we have this bowl. It would have made a huge mess. See? Everything that was in your heart, it was just in there, just with you, right? And then you said, you're annoying too. You're also rude. And look, just bubbling out, made a big mess, right? And it's what the verse says, right? Whoever guards his mouth preserves his life, but who opens his lips wide will come to ruin, right? So, what can we learn about that? Sometimes people will always say things to us that we don't like, right? Probably almost every day someone will say something. And when you get old, it's not going to stop. It might even get worse, right? And it'll be like the food color, right? It'll just be in your heart, and you can either pray, like you said, or forgive the person, or just be quiet, right, and not say anything. Or you could start a fight. But when you start a fight, it is never good. It always makes a big mess, and it comes bubbling out. And then they also start bubbling out, and then you're both angry, right? But if you would just say, I didn't like what you said, but I forgive you, nothing would have happened, right? So let's remember those verses. Actually, all those verses, they kind of have the same meaning, right? So what did you say? How did you explain it in your own words? I like the way you said it.
A fool says anything that comes to his mind, and a wise man keeps it in until after he's heard what everybody else thinks.
Very good. Let's say that. Let's all say that together, right? A fool. Say it louder. A fool says anything that comes to his heart. But a wise man? What does a wise man do?
Keeps it in until after he's heard what everybody else said.
Keeps it in till after. I forgot what you said. That's so long. You got to make it shorter because we'll forget it. Till afterwards, yeah. See, a wise man keeps it until afterwards, right? Let's say it one more time. A fool says anything that comes to his heart. But a wise man keeps it in till after. All right. Thanks so much.